Welcome everybody to another episode of 60 Minutes to Lose on the NES. The show where we play a game for 60 minutes and see what happens. Today's episode... Oh no. It's Fester's Quest. I told you all that that's what you should be expecting here. It's not the worst game ever. It's not the best game ever either. It's the kind of game where you ask, why does it exist? Now straight off the bat, I am nursing some intense tinnitus, and I feel quite deaf. So if the game volume is too loud, I apologize, because I'm not hearing stuff I normally do. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a nice groovy remix there. Alright, well, let's just start the game. Yes, last night's concert was great. The band Primitive Man is oppressively loud live. If you've never seen Primitive Man, I would exercise caution before doing so. Oh, that's right, I can just turbo button this whole game. When I beat this game, because I do own this game and I have beaten it, because I got nothing better to do with my life, I just did so with a regular NES controller. I had no turbo button. Which, you know, it's not that bad mashing, I guess, but why mash when you can turbo? So, what's the point of Fester's Quest? What's the point of any video game, right? You walk around, you shoot stuff, you find out where to go. Ooh, this is really weird. The audio, like, legitimately sounds garbled to me because of how messed up my ears are right now. This is not the right direction to go, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, did I pick up a red gun? I'm trying to remember all of the basics of this game here. I think if you pick up a red gun logo or icon, then it actually downgrades your gun. Which, there are scenarios where you would want that to happen. Some of the guns in this game are actually worse than their power-up counterparts, but I'm just trying to power up as much as I can here to start off with. Dang it. I've been hit. Not what I wanted, as you'd well imagine. Yeah, everything sounds very garbled and bassy, but I don't think that that's the game. I think that that's just me. Whip. I don't remember what whip does. Oh, that's right. Now we have this. Nice little cannonball gun. I think I remember where the first real dungeon is. It's gonna take me some remembering to get there. Man, a turbo button would have made this game so much easier when I was beating it initially. Don't pick up the red one, though. No, after Primitive Man set the other day, my ears were doing things they've never done before. It felt like every sound, every piece of ambient noise had a Doppler effect on it. Like every sound was swirling, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, what is this gun? See, this is not the greatest upgrade here. I'm not sure if there's something better after this, or if this is considered the best upgrade. But either way, I may as well, you know, quit standing around town. Why am I moving so slowly? Ah, that's right, that's right. I have to find a light source first here. You want to explain why you're moving so slow there, Uncle? Potion, bulb, key... I genuinely don't remember why you would move slow. Ah, this is what I was talking about when I said the weapon upgrades are not always great. This one in particular likes to just kind of hit near you. By near you, I mean hit the walls that you're moving around. It's especially bad in the underground stages of the game. The soundtrack for this game is actually normally not so bad, but right now, with my ears the way they are, it sounded funky. I have most certainly incurred permanent hearing damage. I mean, it's gonna improve from this. I'm not just gonna be, like, screwed for the rest of my life or anything like that. But, you get enough instances of that, and it does start to add up. I did my due diligence. I was wearing earplugs and everything the whole night, but, sometimes you see a band and they're just the loudest thing you've ever heard. Can I speed up, please? Can I stop moving so slow? I don't remember where to go is the problem. When I beat this game, I did do so with a guide because it's Fester's Quest. I wasn't about to waste too much of my own time figuring it out. I hope you understand why. I just don't know why I'm moving so slowly. Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly acceptable reason that won't make me say, wow, that's stupid. I feel like my left ear is doing worse than my right ear. Yeah, I'm actually just going to talk about my ears the entire episode. I know, I said there might be an episode last night, and there wasn't. I'm a big fat liar. Well, no, I'm not a liar, because I did say might. Okay, I think if you need a... No, I was going to say, I have a key. Ooh, Pugsley gives you TNT. Thank you, Pugsley. I don't know where you got that, but I appreciate it. Maybe. I should try the bulbs, see if they work in the underground areas. Good God, why am I so slow, though? Gun and whip. I don't remember using a whip in this game. Boy, it's dawning on me just how little about this game I actually recall. It's been a while since I've played it. This gun. Oh no! I'm good. We're fine. Boy. Okay, let's use another key here. Wednesday gives you vice grips. Cool. I'm not surprised. That's not horribly out of character, I suppose. Oh, come on. I apologize for the speed in which we're going here. Uncle Fester has seen better days, clearly. But it really is another one of those games where when you stop and think about it, you're like, how did this even come to be? What was the green lighting process for this? Like, what was the creative process, I suppose is what I'm looking for, to where someone was like, yeah, we need to make an Addams Family game and it needs to star Uncle Fester. I mean, I get it. Addams Family, it's a thing. But did the reboot movie even come out at this point yet? Because we're in September 1989. I thought the reboot movie wasn't until the 90s. Early 90s, but 90s nonetheless. So what would have been the case for a video game starring Uncle Fester this early on? I guess the case is that it doesn't really matter. If you think you can make a buck off of it, you should just sell it. So most of the ideas were back then. But sincerely, can we get a little bit of walking speed done here? I can downgrade my gun. I want to see if there's any more gun upgrades though, because I don't remember if there are or not. Whip. I can't select the whip. Like, there's a whip icon up there. Yeah, I don't remember anything about this game. Is what I'm realizing very quickly here. Oh, there we go. That's there was another upgrade, and this one is looking a little more worth it. I mean, there is the issue to where you can sometimes just grind it right into the side of the wall and accomplish nothing at all, but you really think I'm concerned about that? Don't downgrade though. That would be a catastrophe at this point. I'm thinking I'm missing something to do with the light bulbs. Because I know Uncle Fester's got that thing, you know, he puts the light bulb in his mouth and then it starts glowing and it's, oh, haha, very funny, Uncle Fester, you're such a crazy guy. And everybody loves him, but from a gameplay perspective here, what would a light bulb be for if not to illuminate the darkness? And yet... Ah! There we go. Right, I had to select it and then press A. My bad! I've wasted all your time. And I continue to waste your time by all this being slow. So, okay, here's the problem with this upgraded gun in the tunnels. It likes to just kind of have both shots hit the side of the wall. That's very good. Very good job. And I only have one more piece of hit point as well. Piece of hit point. Excellent. Excellent way of speaking, man. Alright, well, where am I at now? I am at a place where I could have come just by walking. Well, forgive me for believing that that seems a little bit of a waste. Was there another direction that I could have gone down there? It's a lot of exploring sewer mazes in this game, so if you're the kind of person who doesn't like exploring sewer mazes, are you even human? Go down here one more time, just see if I maybe didn't take a wrong turn. It's either I took a wrong turn, or it is genuinely a waste of my time. And I am leaning towards the ladder. Maybe if I try going up this way, there'll be something different. Boy, those are some real nice mouse sound effects, by the way. Just puts me in a mousy mood. Oh, no, never mind. It's a dead end. Perhaps there is nothing to be achieved here. Why am I moving so slow? Like, I almost feel like just dying and starting over. So I can regain my speed. I don't ever recall being this... Oh, no! That's bad. I wasn't paying attention to what I was picking up. So yeah, imagine playing this game without turbo. It's no good. Okay, yes, there is truly nowhere else to go. I did go the only possible direction, so just wasted more time. You'll find that without a guide, this game does really like to waste your time. And oh goody, lo and behold, we're doing it without a guide. So fantastic. I have a feeling that without the guide, I may find myself finding this game more unagreeable than I have in the past. And you could say, oh, well, yeah, this game's been on the Angry Video Gamer. It's like, yeah, so have some other games that I thought weren't that bad, so... You can't judge them all by whether or not the nerd himself has covered them or not. Because sometimes you'll like something he doesn't. Unless you live and die by his word, in which case, weirdo. Learn to formulate your own dang opinion about something. I hope there's nobody actually like that, though. Wow. Well, we're dead. It's for the best. We continue. I should have just died the whole time. Look at this. I'm a speedy man now. Want my gun upgrade? Oh, this is so much better. Give me the triangles. I want to be shooting triangles out of my little blaster here. It's much better than these spiraling cannonballs. I know they're not so bad outside, but the second you need to wrap around something, by that I mean get into up-close confrontations, it becomes a bit of a problem. I wonder if the slowness wasn't like a bug that came to be because of my abuse of the turbo button. I have no basis in which to believe that that's the case, other than just some fun conspiracy theories. You know, like Fester faked the moon landing, stuff like that. I know that that's pretty entry-level conspiracy stuff there. Ah, right. Okay, so there's nothing here. This isn't gonna be anything, right? Nope. It was indeed nothing. Yeah, I have 10 vice grips. I just don't know what they're for is the problem. I need my gun upgraded. Come on. I'm not coming here shooting alien frogs just so I can not have an upgraded gun. There we go. Thank you. Is that so much to ask for? Okay, I need to find a different sewer entrance, and I think it's the one that was over here by the houses. It's probably going to get me somewhere, well, get me further than any of these current areas have been getting me. Ooh, yeah, look at that pattern when you don't turbo it. Well, it's the exact same pattern if you do turbo it, I guess. What I'm saying is, there's no reason not to use a turbo button. This is not a multi-person competition here. I'm not getting an unfair advantage. Okay, let's see if this gets us anywhere here. The gun isn't gonna get us anywhere so far. Oh, I forgot about the slimes. They just kind of keep going, man. Ooh, and these faces are spewing out little maggots. Very nice. Of course he can't swim or do anything like that. Well, you probably need the noose if I had to bet. Seems like the kind of game that would be like, oh, you've hung yourself, now you can cross ponds. That's the real takeaway from Uncle Fester. If you hang yourself, you can walk on water. Seems like a bizarre moral to me, but okay, we're just gonna wait for that gun power down to vanish. I appreciate you as much as I can appreciate you, which I mean, your Fester's quest, so take that whatever way you want. Okay, it's the same water though. No, I don't mind it that bad, though. It's certainly not an A-tier game. It's nothing that's gonna blow the house down, but, you know, I actually did play a bit of it as a kid. My uncle had it for his Nintendo. Why did he have Fester's Quest? It's, you know, it's the same question I could ask for an eternity. But instead I'm just gonna live with the knowledge that it was indeed possessed. Oh, look at that! Now it's triple! However, the middle one still gets caught up if the ones on the side get caught up, so it's not a huge improvement for, you know, sewer battles, as shown right there. It's probably, yeah, that's probably about as good as the gun gets. If I had to put money down on it. But this is definitely more of a maze that you want to get into here. I'm not gonna pick those up because they come with that extra gun down baggage, and I just don't need that negativity in my life right now. See, it's got nice perspective tricks here. The graphics aren't that awful. Sure, we've had that weird little graphical bugging out on the side for the entire game, but I'm hoping that you can see it in your heart to look past the superficial things and realize that even the obvious things are not perfect. Yeah, it's just not risking. It's not risking. It's not worth risking, you know? Pick up an upgrade for whip I don't even have just to downgrade my gun? It's a terrible deal. And I'm having none of it. I'm gonna just keep firing so that if more rats keep spawning in, they can't just, like, create a 12-foot long trail of gun downgrades. Oh ho! Look, I'm on the other side. We've made something work. We've made a minute amount of progress. I forgot to mention, too, I always say who develops and publishes these games at the start of the episode, but I forgot, so if you're still here at 21 minutes in, you get to know, without having to look it up yourself, that it was Sunsoft as the developer and the publisher. I know. Who would have thought they had it in them? Now this, I forgot about this. This is the first-person section of the game. Also known as Might and Magic. Oops, well, looks like we found our way out, which I didn't want. So, we go back in. There are a lot of doors that do that, they just kind of boot you right out, so... Yes, this entire hall, that ain't it. Now, I'm trying to remember. I don't think you can use TNT in here. It's worth a shot. I don't think you can use vice grips in here. In which case, I'm trying to recall what the purpose of all this is. Because I know, from having played a fair amount of Fester's Quest before, I know that there are upgrades hiding within some of those buildings there. Like, you'll find, I don't know if it's Pugsley or someone, he's like, oh hey, have a health upgrade, and you're like, don't mind if I do, good chum. Because otherwise it's kind of hard to survive out here with all these aliens aliening about. I'm like, do I have to keep pressing up against walls? I don't know. It's in my head though, and I'm feeling like I can't just, like, I just can't let it be. Yo! I was right! I found it! I don't know if I, like, skipped a dialogue bit, but I did in fact find a health upgrade. I'm vindicated, man. I remember some things about the game. I mean, really, when you think about it, Fester's Quest and The Legend of Zelda have a whole lot in common. He plays a bald old man in both. That's it. I can't think of any more similarities besides you play as an old bald man in both Fester's Quest and The Legend of Zelda. Well, anyway, let's go see what Pugsley's got for me. Because you know he's hanging out in here. Oh no, it's Thing. He gives me invisible potions. As in, the potions themselves are invisible, or they make me invisible. Because there's a big, big difference. I think you can revisit those houses as well to get more of whatever they give you, should you need them. And of course, the cost of a single key. I can't go down there, can I? Yeah, I can. And if I can, I'm doing it. Yeah, those little piles of sludge are hell to fight without turbo. I remember them well. I remember, heck, when one first showed up in this episode here, I had a slight pang of dread. These frogs are, in a league of their own as well. Holy cow. We don't get frogs like this on Earth. We just get, like, regular frogs. Although I did see someone make a post about it being the season to hang your missile toads. It was just a frog with a ribbon around it. I was carrying a missile. I was like, yes. Well, sorry, I guess it was a toad since it is missile toads. My bad. What is money for? I'm racking my brain trying to figure out what you would spend money on in this game, because I have yet to see a shop interface of any kind. We are destroying rats, though. Not a rat in this game that'll give us a problem. Until I get hit by a rat and then feel like an idiot. Which I wouldn't say is an if, I'd call that more of a win. Ah, yes. The slime. Just wait for it to pass by here. Don't want to pick it all up prematurely here. Look at that. Risking the gun upgrade to grab some money that I don't even know what's for. That's how you know you've got an underdeveloped little monkey brain that just needs to pick up shiny things. It's beautiful. Great maze. Okay, stairs up. Where are we going, Fester? Have I been here? No, I don't think I have. Yeah, this is a different one. Look at this, we can just run out in circles. And I'm like, oh no, I don't know where I am. I'm so lost. Alright, there must be another health upgrade here somewhere then. We just gotta remember to bump into all of the walls. See, this is what a game does to you. It's like, hey, you bumped into a wall once and you got a health upgrade. Want to bump into every other wall ever? And you're like, ooh, yes, yes, me please. I would love to do that. You really love the frame rate of these first-person sections. Literally just a frame whenever you decide there's a frame. Maybe there is no upgrade in this house. Maybe I do genuinely just have to leave. Oh no, that's right, it's a boss! Okay, well, I completely forgot that this happens. Yes, I completely forgot about bosses. Oh, there's a way to... I died. There's a way to cheese them. The biggest downside to dying is that you do start at the very, very start of the game, and then you have to wander back to where you came from all over again. Oh, it's one of the most critically reviled portions of this game, actually. Is the consequence of death being, hey, want to just play through the whole game again? I have to remember what the strategy for that dude is, because there was a fairly easy way to beat him. I just can't remember offhand what that was. But I think I remember more or less how to get to him. It's just gonna take a bunch of more sewage. Walking through sewage, that is. Come on, man. I don't think this is the right direction. And I think I'm right. Ignore all that. No, it was the right direction. Even when I think I'm right, I find new and exciting ways to be wrong. Well, this is more or less the Fester's Quest experience. Like, if you're thinking that there's gonna be something wild and crazy to subvert your expectations, don't get excited. It's just kind of this for however long it takes you to beat the game. Which I'm sure if you've got the whole game memorized, you could probably do it in like an hour. But why would you want to memorize Fester's Quest? Besides the obvious reason that it would make you incredibly based. I'm taking every possible wrong direction here. Okay, back to the Bridge of Death here. Which isn't hard, as long as you have a library card. It's not quite Trampoline Terror, you know? Trampoline Terror was unexpectedly decent. Delightfully solid. Fester's Quest is most certainly not going to, no, I'm not gonna tempt fate there. It's not gonna find its way on the top side of the list. I'll tell you that much. It's not in the upper 50th percentile of NES games. It's probably on the lower half. That doesn't mean I think it's like a 1 out of 10 or something like that. Again, I like to acknowledge on this channel that there exists a wide spectrum of quality. I think my ears are adjusting a little bit more. This morning, they were real bad, but they've been getting gradually better. Okay, I don't need to go in there. You can't stack health upgrades, I regret to inform you all. You just gotta go fight the big bad boss again. Which, now that I know he's there, hopefully I won't be caught with my pants below my shins or something. I don't know. I would like to announce to you all that the commentary on this channel is now going to be in Mad Libs style. I'm just going to say noun, adjective, adjective, adverb, and you'll just get to pick your own commentary. It'll be incredible, and it'll be less work for me. I know, work? You're playing a video game. Hey, I'm playing Fester's Quest, man. This qualifies as hard labor. I'm sorry, Fester's Quest. I know. I keep saying you're not the worst, and I keep meaning it. Doesn't mean you're not an easy target. Dude, I almost got hit by a rat multiple times there. Rat, mouse, whatever you want to call it. It's the same creature. They both go explodey the same way. Dude, no! What are you and what are you doing in my swamp? Well, now I'm down a health point, which ain't gonna help me. I shouldn't have contemplated them so intensely. Speaking of contemplating, I'm really sad that the contemplate thy orb meme is gaining traction, because it just means that it's getting real old real fast. It was really funny the first 2 or 3 times I saw it. And now every single Facebook page is like, orb? Orb? Does someone say orb? Look, it's a wizard. It's an orb. Isn't that funny? I'm like, stop. They do say that the second a meme makes it to Facebook is the second that it truly dies. I think there's some relevance to that statement. Okay. What are we gonna do this time? I'm gonna just stand right here. Ah, I gotta readjust a little bit though. No! Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the little fanfare. Makes me feel better. Well, don't worry. I only have to do that whole trek again. How did I beat this game? Like, on actual hardware without save states. I must have had nothing to do that day. I was like, oh yeah, got nothing on the agenda, may as well pop in Fester's Quest and see it through to the end. Said nobody. It's how I know I'm a chump. I didn't even go out of my way to obtain Fester's Quest. It came in like one of those lots or something like that, or like I was buying some different game and it was like, oh hey, there's Fester's Quest 2, just part of the lot, and you may as well get it because it comes up to be basically free. When all is said and done, this is not the right direction. I remember. But, you know, that kind of thing does happen. You just come into possession of video games that you don't necessarily want. That's why I own Akari Warriors 2. Better than Akari Warriors 1, mind you. But now there's something in the back of my mind that is like, dude, you should buy Akari Warriors 1 just because it would be really funny to have them both. And I'm like, but it's so bad. Akari 2, much better than 1, I will say. That doesn't make it good. But, again, that's that spectrum of good and bad that I like to talk about. I don't even want to mess with that pile of trash right there. Look at that. I took the right tunnel. Like, actually, it's the tunnel on the right. That's a little on the nose, isn't it? Just make the correct tunnel, the one on the right. But you thought you were really clever with that one, Sunsoft. Because that was absolutely the intention, and it didn't just happen to be that one. No, they had ulterior motives when they were placing that tunnel. No one could convince me otherwise. Except for myself. I was so worried I was gonna, like, somehow activate the downgrades hitbox there. I would have felt really stupid. Avoiding like a champ. Okay. We're getting there. It really is a mind-numbing experience. Like, you certainly don't feel smarter for playing Fester's Quest. I'm gonna check over here for a second, because there might be something neat over here that would be helpful to me. Either that, or it's just gonna be more frogs. I might be able to get into this house, though. Maybe the people in the house have something for me? Maybe they're like, hey, Uncle Fester, I have here an ancient Egyptian ceremonial dagger used in burials. Now I know what you're thinking. Where did you get that? Don't worry about it. Just take it. Oh, potions. Potions are good. I believe potions are, yeah, potions are actually the way that you regain health. So, I wish I would have come down here earlier. And again, I can't remember if you can keep regaining potions, or if you're just kind of out once you're out. That would certainly suck. Hey, here's 5 health potions for the entire game. Good luck. I don't want to downgrade my gun. It's just really not something that I'm interested in right now, game. Not as interested as you are, clearly. You've got this fixation on ensuring that I am using only the most mediocre weaponry in town. Well, I refuse. I show them there. I especially don't mind using turbo right now because I've beaten this game and I know I have like nothing to prove. Oh, you didn't beat it on camera. How am I to know that you beat it? Oh, you got me there, fake YouTube commenter that I just created in my head. You got me there. Just have to take my word on it. Spoilers, the final boss is an alien. You never would have guessed that unless you had played the game. Dude, did kids care about like Fester's Quest spoilers back in the day? Is that something where if you told someone what the final boss was, they'd be like, I wanted to find that out for myself? People get like so insane with what they consider spoilers these days. Like, I watched an Elden Ring preview, and people were like, it looks fun. I just wish that the preview wasn't so full of spoilers. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It was gameplay. I literally don't know what in your mind you could have possibly singled out as being a spoiler. But people are nuts. Yeah. Just get me out of here. I mean, I get wanting to go into a game fresh and everything, but seeing that there is an area where you can fight bad guys that look roughly similar to what they have in From Software's past games, it's not a spoiler, man. If you want it to go in completely fresh, don't watch the preview. I know, that sounds like trying to pass the buck a little too much for some people. Oh, we got him. We got him this time. But sincerely, if you're gonna watch a preview video and then complain that too much was revealed to you, you should probably just stay off the internet until the game comes out. That's right, this is how you fight him. After he oh, that's right, and then you have to coax him out this way because if you let him get too far to the end, he'll just smack you. But yes, once he extends both arms, then he moves. And then you get the opportunity to smack him a little more, and we have killed him. See, it's possible. You wanna finish exploding? There we go, he's done. And we're immediately sent back to the sewers. They're like, your reward! Sewage! Oh wow, gee, thanks man. What a great prize. Yes, make my gun awful. That's what I desire from you right now, game. Let's pick up some of this stuff. I got the light bulb, that's all I really wanted. I'm not running out of shortage or anything, I just wanted it. You gotta like turbo through here just in case something tries to run at you. Create a little wall of spikes to protect you from your enemies. I only ordered like 4 video games this month. I had bought some other things. Okay, Ratchet and Clank All for One, because I'm missing that one. Gears of War 5, because I want to knock out that series. Drakengard 1. Something spoke to me and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy Drakengard, why not? And then not Devil May Cry, sorry, DMC, the reboot that everybody hated. Because I still haven't really played that one either, and I want to be able to give it my own assessment before hopping on the bandwagon and being like, oh yeah, it sucked. Maybe it'll be good. Actually, I have heard some people say that it's a remarkably decent game. Now, you may think here that you'd be able to like uncover some kind of like shortcut to the beginning part of the game. You'd be an idiot for thinking that, because of course you can't, so don't be dumb. That's nothing that anybody would ever put into a game. A shortcut? They'll make me laugh. Gun downgrades all day long, but shortcuts, you may as well just turn in your human being card right now, because obviously you're a robot who's been programmed to think of stupid things. And then verbalize them out loud. And nobody likes a verbose robot. All apologies to C-3PO. Not only do my ears suck, but my neck hurts too, to the point where I'm like, I'm having a hard time keeping my head up right now. I thrashed around a little too much. There's the Sunsoft logos! Proof that they were proud of. Put our name all over the in-game advertising. Where's my real advertisements? I thought I was playing FIFA. I can't remember if there's actually any purpose for the hot dog stands or not. There was clearly no purpose to coming all the way down here, one way or another. But, you know, you have to take every possible wrong turn before you can finally do something right. Unless you're one of those people who allocate all your points into luck and you just are great at everything the second that you attempt them. In which case, bastard, why didn't I think of that? I always find it funny when people try to like self-assess what their D&D stats would be, and it's stuff like, oh yeah, like my charisma would be really high. It's like, dude, everybody thinks their charisma is really high. Like, what are you gonna say? Yeah, I think I'd have low charisma. No one's gonna say that. It's like everybody who plays D&D is like, my intelligence would be above average, but my strength would not be incredible. It's like, you're probably not even that smart. That's rude. That's rude. But no, really, you can be a nerd and be dumb. It is not an inherently intelligent thing just to be a nerd. Yes, it's true. People with book smarts can tend to gravitate towards nerdier hobbies. Not as a law, but just as, you know, something that you can notice going on every now and then. But you can still be book smart and be kind of dumb. You've all seen it happen. Wow, you got straight A's, and yet you're barely functioning in this life. Okay, may as well rob this house. Yo, it's Morticia! She gives me a whip! I finally get the whip. Dude, check me out. Now I need to upgrade it. Perfect, another thing to upgrade. Alright, bring on the rats. Oh, ratto friends, I have a treat for you. So far, so good. The whip seems to be incredible. You know, I'll use the gun until I get some more upgrades for it. How about that? Okay, here we go. Good, good, good. Do I want to go up those stairs? Well, considering it's the only direction I can go, yes. I'll take it. You gotta reuse a bulb every time you go down here. It's like, man, you couldn't just like keep it on. Whoop. Except they're all whip downgrades. You see very few whip upgrades apparently. I'll reserve judgment for it. Maybe it'll be great if it's fully upgraded. Right now, get off of my case. Hate those guys. Yo, no downgrades. Wow, they just kind of don't stop coming, do they? You know? Good sign that I should just mind my own business. It's another first-person segment! Everybody's favorite. Okay. Doesn't appear to be anything down this hallway, making it a dud. Okay. So let's try just going north. Nothing there. I'm worried about there being another boss. I'm worried about me not, you know, being fully prepared to take him on. But, I don't know. I don't know if there's a health upgrade. There might not be. But there might also be, right? So, which one is it, man? I don't know. Maybe I just leave. Yo, it is another boss. Beautiful. Apparently this is how you fight him. I think. Yeah, this seems to work. Oh no, I've been hit. Good thing I have health potions. Courtesy of Thing. It's like we're shooting with a drill or something. Come on, man. I can't dawdle around. Well, look at this. I'm actually pushing him back. I'm gaining ground on him. No, we're not even playing gain ground yet. Didn't want to use all my potions on this fight. We got him though. We killed him. Good. It didn't send me back to the beginning of the game. That's wonderful. Not yet, at least. I'm just, you know, I'm glad I figured out what to do in this game again. Glad I found my bearings again. I don't remember where to find the missiles, but I remember them being crucial for the final boss. Probably right here, huh? Bet you anything. Dude, I'm a genius. Some people... They don't want to admit it to themselves. But you know, genius comes in many forms. Now the problem with, of course, like trying to go back and... Come on. This is terrible right now. The problem with trying to go back and get more health potions is clearly that, you know... Hold on, can I spend money at the hot dog stand? Dude, I can! Oh, okay, so you must be able to regain health at the hot dog stands, but you have to use money. So, yes. It took me almost a full hour, but I did find out that there is a use for the hot dog stands. Praise me for my dizzying intellect. Yeah, so now when I roll myself up in Dungeons and Dragons, I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself 18 intelligence. Alright, what do we got here? Probably something dismal. Well, we gotta go in here regardless. Okay. That's the beginning. Yes. Okay, just still mapping this out in my head. It takes a few passes, you know, before I have it all down pat. Okay. I see what's going on there, maybe. There's probably health upgrades that I've been missing, but... Oh, who do we got here? Do you see in this? Do you see in this? I don't even think I need to use missiles on him. Like, maybe he's easier than that, right? Like, look at him. This is the best that they got for this house. Although, gotta say, I don't know how to get around his shield very well. Perhaps missiles are the best way to go? Screw it. What am I really saving them for? It's like, this episode's almost done anyway. Just shoot missiles at him, man. Just enjoy a nice bit of missile tomfoolery. I accidentally shot a volley without locking on. My bad, my bad. Good thing he's easy to dodge. Whoops. Oh, never mind. I didn't launch a volley, I just shot my regular gun. Right, because you have to hit A to activate the missiles, which then arms them. Say, speak of arms, it looked like he was missing one for a second there, but then I realized, no, he couldn't be holding a shield if he was missing his arms. So you know what? Forgive me. It's just kind of the game pausing every now and then for dramatic effect. And probably because it's an old NES game that barely functions. Like most NES games. I'm not just singling Fester's Quest out there, I'm saying that's you know, that's kind of the entire lineup. Gonna die at any point here? He takes a licking. That much cannot be denied. Apparently, this boss actually just doesn't die. That's his gimmick. Like, that's the end of the game right there. He just, you start fighting him, and then you never stop fighting him. Well, that's time, by the way, as well. So I can't continue fighting him anymore. I made a decent amount of progress in that. I know I've beaten the game before, so I was going off of, I was ripping some information out of my head. But once you kind of know the basic systems, it's not even that mazy of a game. Like, the most annoying part is if you die and then you have to start over from the very, very beginning and walk through all the sewers again, which that does get old. But we minimized that fairly well. That second half of that video, we were really cruising, I feel. But yeah, I it's like I said, it's not even that bad of a game. It's just kind of unremarkable. And after some of the games that I have played on this series, unremarkable is okay. That said, Fester's Quest, don't get a big head. You're still not gonna be on the top of any lists, but at least you're not on the top of the worst games list. So good job, I suppose. It's just an oddity, just a little oddity on the NES. Fairly well known though, because I mean it's dirt cheap. Let's see how much you can get it for. Do you yourself want a copy of Fester's Quest? Good news. Loose price, $6. Yeah, when I said it's fairly well known, it's going for chump change all over the place. On that note, we're done with that. The next game that we're playing on the NES is Hollywood Squares. I actually don't know the premise of Hollywood Squares at all, so I may have to look into that so that I know generally what I'm doing when I play the game. But game show games tend to be, kind of fun. Depending on the game show. I would not doubt that a Deal or No Deal video game, and I know they exist, would be boring as sin, because don't you just guess briefcases in that game? I don't know. Either way, thank you, as always, for joining me. We'll catch you next time.